Welcome everyone, this is Ripjaw again. The last time on Pikmin, we crash landed here and we were able to get our engine and we discovered a new area called the Forest of Hope, and we are going to delve right in and go straight in. The Forest of Blurriness. Okay, the Forest of Hope. It finally adjusted. That's good. So this song is actually very, very catchy. It's nice. And it's great because we start off with a gate in our face. My dolphin has returned to the surface, along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. So I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand on the light beneath the onion and press A. So basically, when you wanna go back, basically you have a time limit, and you have a time limit. When it becomes nighttime, or when when the daytime time limit reaches the end from this, I know that sounds really, really weird, but you'll get it at some point. But anyways, we're going to break this wall down while I run around and talk. So I'm just like, there's nothing really much to talk about really, because there's this and then there's that, and there's a ship part all the way over there. You can see it. I'm trying to point it with my pointer, so we're gonna grab that. Okay. Oh, I have something to talk about. That enemy over there, I will explain right now before the wall goes down. This is the Belorb. If you want to be more specific, it's the Dwarf Belorb. The Dwarf Belorb is the Belorbs, dwarf or not, are the main enemies of this game. They are the trademark. They are the trademark of the game, trademark enemy of the game, and they're actually quite easy. They're one of the easy. They're one. And there's the big guy. That's the normal Belorb. If you can see him snoozing over there, we're gonna end his life, I say, as the bridge gets out. So these guys are really easy. You just gotta aim on top. Although I epically failed. Like that. If you aim on top, if a Pikmin lands on him, then it automatically kills him. So we're gonna have one over here, one over here, over here, one over here. Gonna work on that. Of course I forget. Okay, and this too. So yeah, we are just getting what we want, checking out what we need and stuff like that. Right now I'm just reproducting because I want to reproduct. I love to reproduct. It's what I do. My style for Pikmin is reproduct and attack with force, basically. So I'll come back here with because we were wasting valuable time. We are wasting valuable time, and we need to move. Because this game, as you if you were watching before, if you didn't, then I'll give another rundown. This game is this game gives you a. Before I get interrupted, I'm gonna say this game has a 30-day time limit. So 30-day time limit. If I don't get all the ship parts in 30 days, there are 30 days. I have to get all the ship parts by 30 days. There's 3 different endings. There's the bad ending. Oh, holy crap, that's 40. Alright, anyways. There's the bad ending, the good ending, and the best ending. The good ending is when you're just good enough to fly away. You're just good enough. And the bad ending is when you don't have the right amount of ship parts to move, because there are optional ship parts that you don't need to grab. And the yeah, there are optional ship parts you don't need to grab. But the perfect ending is when you get all 3. All 3. Sorry about that. All 30 of the all 30 of the ship pieces, which I'm aiming for. If I don't get all 3, then I apologize. This is my first run through. It's kind of a blind. One more. Yep. It's kind of a blind. So far, I'm just building up Pikmin so I can get that ship piece. and things aren't really looking well. I'm gonna disband here real quick and check underwater. What's under here? And there's another ship piece that I can get, but I can't grab it because I don't have what I don't have. I will have the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. He's basically saying that's like a light thing. Anyways, now we have enough Pikmin to throw it, to carry it back home. So I'm gonna start plucking. If you can hear it, my Wii remote is making the noise for the plucking noise. So yeah, there's not really much to do when I'm plucking. There's not really much to talk about. So we are missing 5, and they're all about to come up. Alright, so we're gonna move on. Here we go, I got 48 red Pikmin and we're ready to roll. And apparently one of them's already a bud. We're gonna try to sneak past this thing. And we're gonna do one of my favorite things to do with this with Blorbs. Boom rushes boom! Boom rushes boom! And we take him out by boom rushing. And that was unnecessary to fight him. It was very unnecessary, but I have a humongous grudge against these guys. So we're gonna pick this up because we have the right amount of Pikmin to carry this, and I only have 1 Pikmin at my side working, so I'll have him grab this blue pellet. As you can see, these pellets are not red, and I will keep that a secret. If it's probably obvious, there's different types of Pikmin, but I'll keep what their special abilities are until later. Right now, all you know is the red Pikmin are immune to fire, and they are the best fighters out of all 3 in this game. So we're just sitting here, la-ti-da, grabbing the ship piece. Actually, I think you can do it right if you want to do it right. Get 30 ship piece for 1 single day. I think that's what they intended for you to do, but no, you can multitask and multitask. So I'm gonna actually look around, see if I can find any ship pieces. The Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I've now recovered 30 parts. If I can just find 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. What he means by saying that, he means we'll be able to travel to new lands, basically. So I'm gonna look around now. There's a bridge here I can make. Pikmin. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my... This is just tutorials. I've explained this already. It says on the top it'll tell you the day and when it ends. So okay, I get it. You told me this. Yes, they told me this the first day 1. This is day 2. So I'm actually gonna get a couple Pikmin to throw over there. There we go. Yeah, gonna have them work on that bridge while I run around. While I run around here and try to find something. Oh, and here's something we can work on. That holds another Blorb. Holy cow. Okay, so we're gonna take this down. I'm gonna take them, and then I'm gonna check the other ones. This game is, I'm not very good at multitasking, but this game is basically multitask, multitask, multitask. You're multitasking everywhere. And this bridge looks useless. Hang on, I'm gonna check. Yeah, this bridge is useless because we don't have any blue Pikmins to throw at it. Oh, and you just... Oh, dang it. I should really keep it quiet. But now that I've said it, I guess I'll explain it. Blue Pikmin is the last Pikmin to encounter in this game. They are immune to water. They're immune to water. I'm not going to display now, but another thing I should mention is they die very quickly at water. Or, other Pikmin except for the blue type drown in water. And the only way to save them once they get caught in water is to whistle at them. And we're taking down the bridge very, very quickly, actually. Okay. There's really not much to do. I say that as the bridge gets made. Shoot, 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 we waking it up, we waking it up. Run, run. We just lost, that was our first Pikmin encounter, Pikmin deaths. And now I'm running away because this thing will actually, yeah, this thing will just say, nope, forget it. I'm not going to, it's like, no, forget it, I'm not even going to try. And he goes back to sleep. And go back to sleep right there, and then we can do our famous, what we do best. Boom rush his bottom! His bottom shall be boom rushed! So yes, we've taken him out. And we will also, and now, we discovered this. Now, you discovered this. The yellow Pikmin. Or the yellow onion. Soon we will find the yellow Pikmin. Once this thing sprouts. And a new Pikmin type. Yellows. The only thing good about them right now is they jump higher. That is the only real reason, the only advantage here. Later in the Pikmin games, the yellow Pikmin will be immune to electricity, because in Pikmin 2 and beyond, I forgot how to. Oh, there we go. You if you want to change Pikmin type when you have two types of Pikmin on your team, you hold the A button and you press B. You press B. So right now I'm just, ooh, shoot. Okay, I'm just trying to get used to the controls again. Sorry, everyone. And as you can see, the yellows jump higher than the than any other Pikmin. That's because in this game they jump higher. In this game, why am I saying this game? And other games they jump a lot higher. They're the high jumpers of this game. So, shoot. So yeah, sprouts don't evolve. Sprouts don't come up as much. Anyways, we're near the end. We're near the start of the day, or we're near the end of the day. So actually, the first thing I'm gonna do, the first order of business, is let him take those bomb rocks. Yellows are also in this game. So in this game, because in Pikmin 3 they make all Pikmin types be able to throw bomb rocks, but in Pikmin 1, another thing yellows can do is hold bomb rocks. Bomb rocks are basically like mini bombs. I'll show you right now. I can demonstrate. Right there. As you can see. And this is basically explaining what I'm doing. This is basically explaining what I just said. Bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take careful when I'm using them, but they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. So he's basically saying, stay clear of the, he's basically saying, get the hell out of the bomb rock's way. So right now I'm just blasting a wall open. And blasting a wall open so I can discover a bit more. There's another ship piece. And that we might be able to grab. And this is when one of the new enemies have been introduced. Sheer grubs. There are two different types of sheer grubs. How many yellows do I have now after that onslaught? Oh, that thing's still alive? Oh, forget it. Keep attacking it. There we go. Now it's dead. Stop. Stop. Run. There are two different types of sheer grubs. The female sheer grubs, which are white, they are harmless. The purple sheer grubs, they are not harmless. They will try to kill you like this thing is right now. This thing is trying to eat my Pikmin, and I'm making sure he doesn't. So now I can grab this piece. I might have to grab it tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, 20. Wait, actually, can I throw my other Pikmin at it? Yep, I can. Let me see how far this goes, because I actually do want to get more ship pieces today. It's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press W. I just press plus to check it. This find fills me with great hope. So basically, when you look at the map, it'll tell you. When it gives, when you look at the map, it'll basically, like, it'll give you a star and where a ship piece is. This makes it easier. It's kind of like, because in all Pikmin games, you find that's the radar. So right now, we are at the last minute. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own, but if I don't recall the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. When sunset comes, the nocturnal creatures will awake, and they will kill any stranded Pikmin you leave. It's a very sad and devastating death. So I'm trying to actually see if they can bring this in time. If they can't, I'll just call them all by like when it goes to 5 seconds. Cause at the very, very, very end, they're gonna start counting down to like 10, 9, 8. Another thing you can note right there. 9. 8. Can we grab it? I'm sure we probably will, and then we can probably build more yellows later on. 5. It's a race. It's a race. It's a race. Ah! Because they're near the onion, I'm okay if I let them go. 2. And they got it. They managed to bring back the whimsical radar back to base. Good job, little guys. So now that I have this, I'm going to demonstrate it real quick before the day ends. I'm going to press plus as soon as this ends up. See, look. It's actually explaining it. The important part this important part can detect the locations of the other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press plus to view. Up or down on the zooms in and out. This will surely help me find parts. I have now recovered 3 of 30 ship parts. If I can just find 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. I can't pause. So we were able to get everybody back. We killed a couple during battle, but mostly everyone made it in one piece. The worst way to kill a Pikmin, if you ask me, is leaving them out here. Because you watch them, as you go up, they come to this exact site too late, which is very upsetting. And I'm about to see if I left any. Luckily, I did not. Luckily, I did not leave any. So, 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spaceship takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. It's just telling you that always check your health bar. Anyways, today we've sprouted 56. We lost 8 in battle. I'm trying to get as least Pikmin deaths as possible, and the yellows didn't really grow as much. But that's going to change all the next part and day. Thank you for watching, everyone. And as we save and we go to the menu screen, I bid you farewell, and I will see you next time.